Well, after RSS chief Mohan Bhagwat had advised against ahankar or arrogance, senior RSS leader Indresh Kumar too has sent across the very same message, but this time around pointedly, it seems, to the BJP. In Faizabad, in fact, the Faizabad candidate Lallu Singh, remember, as well, and the INDIA, the message is going out to all of them, which is being perceived. One for BJP's Indresh Kumar had said that those who did Ram Bhakti, but then later they became arrogant. That party was declared the biggest party, but was stopped by Lord Ram at 241. Following which, there was another message coming in. Remember, in this, he did not mention BJP, but it seems pretty apparent what he meant. After that, Indresh also went on to say in a message to INDIA bloc, the RSS leader Indresh Kumar had said that those who had no faith in Ram, they together were stopped at 234. In his most scathing attack to BJP's Faizabad candidate Lallu Singh, RSS's leader Indresh Kumar has said that Lallu Singh oppressed the people a lot. Lord Ram took note and made him sit out for 5 years. Watch this.
जिस पार्टी ने भक्ति की, अहंकार आया, उसको 241 पर रोक दिया, पर सबसे बड़ी बना दी। जिनके अंदर राम की अनास्था थी, अश्रद्धा थी, और उनको सबको मिलकर 234 पर रोक दिया। कहा तुम्हारी अनास्था का यही दंड तुम्हें है कि तुम सफल नहीं हो सकते। इसलिए लल्लू सिंह, उसने जनता के ऊपर जुल्म किए थे। राम जी ने कहा थोड़ी देर 5 साल विश्राम कर ले, अगली बार देख लेंगे तेरा भी क्या करना।
And now the RSS has issues a clarification which is coming in regarding the arrogance remark by the Sangh leader, saying that the comment wasn't directed at Prime Minister Modi. Further distancing the Sangh from Indresh's stand, they have in fact also said that the annual coordination meeting of the RSS and its affiliates, including the BJP, will be taking place in Palakkad of Kerala. A tentative date has been set as the 31st of August to the 2nd of June. Now, meanwhile, the opposition has been latching on to the comments which have been made by the senior RSS leaders, even Mohan Bhagwat earlier, while the Congress says that Huzur aate aate bahut der kar di. Samajwadi Party is now accusing the BJP of learning arrogance from the RSS, its fountainhead. As per the DMK, this exposes the rift between the BJP and the RSS. All these summations coming in from the opposition party. Listen in.
हुजूर आते आते बहुत देर कर दी। ये अहंकार आज दिख रहा है आपको। जब मणिपुर पे चुप थे प्रधानमंत्री, तब बोले क्या मोहन भागवत जी? उन्होंने याद दिलाया कि आपका ये राजधर्म है, आपको बोलना चाहिए।
हम चुनावी राम भक्त नहीं होना चाहते। मर्यादा पुरुषोत्तम के चरित्र को अगर देखिएगा तो आपको ये 241 वाले मीलों दूर नजर आएंगे।
What RSS is saying is just trying to improve its own image. The arrogance of BJP emerges from RSS.
If BJP would have got the adequate number as single largest party, RSS would have spoken all these things, because everyone knows BJP is political wing of RSS. RSS as an ideology which is divisive, sectarian, communal and fascist.
The very fact that the RSS is singing a different tune, it shows that all is not well within the BJP.
Mohan Bhagwat ji again punctured the realm of Modi doctrine. It was a great ideological slap on the face of Modi.
Well, in fact, let me go across to our panelists today. Joining us on the show, Uday Mahorkar, an author. Also, Mr. R. Rajagopalan is joining us, a senior journalist. Professor Geeta Bhatt is here with us, a political analyst, as well as Rohan Mitra. I'm going to come to you, Mr. Mahorkar, because it's interesting. Your association, you have had associations with both the BJP when you were part of the ruling dispensation, you were part of the government of India, and also you have always said
more
that...
as a journalist.
More as a journalist.
Yes.
And then part of the government.
Yeah.
But also you've had lifelong association with the RSS. These kind of words which are coming in, this is the price of ahankar. And that this is Lord Ram which has stopped.
This whole controversy is quite unfortunate. for both BJP and RSS. And I think the words spoken by Indresh Kumar ji were not in place because, you know, Prime Minister Modi has set a model of good governance, you know. But this verdict is not on good governance. You have to understand one thing. So a person who has, who has led the government, India on all fronts, you know, take for example like diplomacy, you know, there is not a single sector which has not seen manifold increase in terms of output in the last 10 years. So I think to use such
But the statements were more about the political dividends which have been reaped, specifically if we look at certain states such as Uttar Pradesh and Maharashtra. I believe that was the context.
I think, if I am being very frank, the whole thing revolves around two things. One, the overuse of agencies by the BJP government, by the NDA government against opposition leaders, while not acting against their own leaders in a single case, I think, almost. And secondly, the washing machine charge of the Congress, you know, where leaders from the opposition was taken and into the party, and the cases were closed against them, you know. So I think these two things, RSS probably thought has put a dent on the ideological plank of RSS and BJP both. So that is the key issue. But at the same time,
why did you call it unfortunate?
RSS cannot forget that this is the same government which has removed 370, which has played a big role in opening the doors of Ram Mandir. So these were, you know, these were unthinkable issues in terms of solutions, say 7-8 years ago, which the Prime Minister and his government have achieved, you know. So I think there has to be restraint on both the sides.
Undermining, you are saying, the work which has been done by the 2 terms of the NDA Sarkar, of the Modi Sarkar.
So anybody from the RSS criticizing the Prime Minister or...
But it's not just anybody. Should that be a wake-up call? And I'll put that question across to Professor Geeta Bhatt, that it's not just anybody. It is, after all, Mohan Bhagwat himself who said that sevaks cannot be ahankari. That we need to be very humble. Professor Geeta Bhatt, can you have
these two things,
the likes
I told
of
you,
Ratan
this gave the image of arrogance. These two things. Overuse of agencies against opposition leaders.
That's also arrogance.
And that gave the image of arrogance, yes.
Yes.
It did give.
So you would partially agree with it. However, you said it's
I would partially agree. Yes.
Professor Geeta Bhatt, what would you make of it?
Well, you see, I think the address which was being done was basically taking into account of the whole, the political class of the country. Right. And also the challenges. It is what was being addressed there was that what are the various challenges which the society is facing right now. So while it is being, the question which is being directed again and again is not to be taken why, because you see RSS is not a political organization. In fact, it has always worked for the nation building, and they are the ones who have always tried to come to mend if there are any kind of fault lines in the society. They are committed to working for that, and for upholding the democracy of the country. They have worked many times, including at the time of emergency. There were so many RSS workers who were
why is the
jailed at that
RSS,
time.
as per sources, now coming and distancing itself? Why have they now distanced themselves from the statements of Indresh Kumar?
You see, the point is, See, that is an individual statement, and that is what has been clarified. So, I don't think there is any controversy attached to it. And you also need to look at it that, you see, in India, what do we say? Janta Janardhan, for any political leader. It is the Janta Janardhan. And it is like a metaphor that is being used, because the public is like God for you, for any political party.
Okay.
So, it is the people who have given a mandate to those who were not in, those who were anti-Ram, in a way, those who refused to be part of the celebrations on 22nd of January. Such people, the people decided, they gave the mandate not to allow them to come and govern. This also has been said. So, this is a comment which has been made in his personal capacity. But
it's a personal capacity, but there were similar comments which have been made, so it cannot be singled out. Maybe there is a message. Rohan Mitra, maybe there is a larger message which is coming in from the ideological fountainhead of the BJP as well.
Good evening, Meghna. You know, it's a very strange predicament today that we are discussing. As a congressman, I'm here on your show discussing what the RSS has said about the BJP. You know, there are a few things I missed your earlier comments because my line was disconnected. But I just want to say a couple of points here. Before the election verdict came out, nobody spoke anything against the false politics of the BJP. You know, this whole time when the Ram temple inauguration was going on, the whole opposition was portrayed to be anti-Ram. We were portrayed to be anti-Hinduism. And the real issues of the people who were not having jobs, the inflation, and the people's
Rohan
issues.
Mitra, very categorically, Indresh Kumar also spoke about your Congress party. He said those who had no faith in Ram, he was talking about the boycott of the Pran Pratishtha, they were also stopped by Lord Ram at 234.
I'm making a larger point here. The point here is that, you know, I'm not here to defend the RSS or anything. I don't care what the RSS thinks about the Congress and the opposition, because the RSS has missed the bus. No, let me just put my point across 1 second, Meghna. If the results would have come 272 plus, none of these people would have raised their voice against the Ahankari politics which the BJP practiced under PM Modi in the last 10 years. Now that the results haven't come and the whole 400 par did not happen, everyone seems to have an opinion. If you see the whole trajectory of the opposition's politics, when the opposition came together, we spoke about issues which concern the people of India, which the RSS did not speak about. Manipur was happening in front of our eyes long before. Where was the RSS when Manipur was burning, when people were being raped? Manipur was not an isolated issue. You could not connect a
issues, however, have come up in the past as well. A quick word from Mr. R. Rajagopalan as well. Certain issues have been raised by Rohan Mitra, and I think he's right about that, because there are those within the BJP who've come out and said today, for example, that hame to apno ne hi loota. That there has been sabotage, and all of this has happened from within, the arrogance as well as the sabotage. Time for the BJP to introspect instead of trying to set that aside.
Meghna, having known and also understood BJP from 1980 onwards, BJP is not a political party which will not take these things seriously. Definitely, the BJP leadership takes Ahankar word very seriously. My understanding is, BJP was overconfident, apki baar 400 ki par. Suppose if that tempo was not created, even the 240 would not have come. That was one section of school of thought also. Second thing, during Vajpayee's regime also, Swadeshi Jagran Manch gave immense trouble to the government. Similarly, Mr. RSS, now Ahankar's statement, also gives little bit of energy for the opposition party. That is also one strategy of RSS to engage the opposition party, to criticize the government, and also ensure that Mr. Narendra Modi is running the government very well. Now, only one point, Meghna. Mr. Mohan Bhagwat stated about the Ahankar.
Yes.
The same point in 2014, when the Congress lost, Mr. A.K. Anthony reported to have said, I have the copy of the 18-page report where he submitted to the Congress High Command, same Ahankar word was not used in a different way. Why the song and drama was not done by the opposition then? Because BJP was keeping quiet. And second thing, A.K. Anthony report and Mr. Mohan Bhagwat
But
report.
by that summation, Mr. Rajagopalan, that was the price that the Congress had to pay for Ahankar. Well, we'll have to wait and see if there is going to be any course correction after that. But ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I'm running out of time. But thank you so much for joining us here on the debate. With that, we're going to be slipping into a short break. Don't go anywhere. This, however, continues to be one of our top focus stories here on Times Now, as well as Blueprint Explosive Exclusive. Stay tuned.